Welcome everybody. I'm just setting up my camera bag here because tomorrow morning I'm off to London, and of course I want to take my camera with me, but I'm just contemplating on what lenses to take at the moment. Usually I'd be taking my 24-70 and 70-200 f2.8 and my 14-30mm f4 Z-mount lens, which we're filming with now. But I do have this other lens, which is a 50mm 1.8s Z-mount lens. It's my only prime, and sadly, it's been living in the back of a drawer for the last 5 years, pretty much since I've owned it. I've only used it probably 6-7 times maybe, mainly for astrophotography, being as a 1.8. But I've set myself a little challenge today, and I'm going to take it to London with me, and we're going to go and get some shots. And this is going to be the only lens I take with me. So, one lens, one camera, one lens cloth, one lens blower, and one battery. And that, for once, is a very light camera bag, all ready for tomorrow. Let's go. Welcome to London everybody. So yeah, just got my 50mm on today and just going to go around and try and get some shots. I've got a bit of an itinerary planned out for today, and first stop is here at the Covent Garden market. It's usually the place I usually start whenever I come to London, because it's always got some lovely cafes and restaurants to come and have a bit of breakfast before you set out on your day out in London. So we're going to go through here and try and get some shots. I haven't been here in a couple of years actually, but I've been here. I come here every year. That's a lie. I come here every year, but it's always Christmas time when I come here, so it's going to be kind of nice to see without the Christmas decorations this year. But coming here at Christmas is always a beautiful time to see the Christmas lights. So I'm just going to go in here and see what we can get. Usually I'm on like a wide focal length when I go in here, so I'm going to have to really try hard with my 50mm and really think about my shots when I'm taking them. So I'm just going to start off in here. You always look at this little area here. The Covent Garden do a really nice display every single year. At the moment they've got some beautiful flowers here, look. It's like a Covent Gardens, literally Covent Garden. And at Christmas time they've got Santa's sleigh here. So people will queue up and get their picture taken here, but usually people are queuing up to get their photograph here. Oh, somebody's getting in there now, look. But yeah, really popular place to get a photograph here. But I love this bakery as well. Look at this. Nice little shop window there. L&N. And you can see the bakers in the window. Really love this for a shot. Again, just really having to get my composure right. Being on 50mm. No zoom. No zoom today. So I'm going to have to move around to really capture my shot. That's the thing with the 50mm. Because you've got no zoom, then I have to work a lot harder getting in and out of the shot to really compose it right. So they've always got musicians on here. These violinists are incredible. Oh, giving it some. Again, I'm usually at like 24mm in here, so I'm really working hard to get a decent shot. Again, this place has got a lot of markets here today. Being a Saturday, it's thriving with these markets. Pick up all your little London souvenirs, magnets, Paddington Bears, shot of Paddington. Try and get Covent Garden in there. Just a quaint little fun shot there. What's going on out here? Loads of things going on here today. Who's this? Who will win? Share a Coke with. Coca-Cola are up here, look. Yeah, I don't think I'm too interested in that. Oh, looks like you get your name on a can of Coke there. Do I need a Coke can with my name on it? No, I don't. Hello, you right, fella? Got some Pims here. Oh, this must be a good place to watch Wimbledon. Yeah, this is what this is about, isn't it? Pims o'clock. And they'll have Wimbledon on here, I'm sure. Quite a nice idea, that. Can't beat a good jug of Pims while watching a bit of Wimbledon. Yeah, I've never seen so many kind of advertisements and companies got their like displays up. Even here, Formula One's on, look. What's this big queue for? So this is Aston Martin, because obviously it's Formula One weekend at Silverstone, so looks like they've got something going on here. I'm not quite sure what. Oh, wow. Oh, this will be interesting. Oh, I think they're giving out, free matcha. Look at this. Wow. Look at this bad boy. How am I going to get 50mm on that? It's going to be interesting. Wow. Look how low it is to the ground, look. Oh, that's where I need my 40 to 30mm lens here. Get nice and low. Look how low that is to the ground there. Definitely need a 40 to 30mm lens there. Get nice and low to that front tyre. Nice and close. Lower the better, I think, on them kind of car shots. For me personally, I like it. A nice low shot when it comes to cars. This guy typewriting. Got kind of like his old typewriter there.
No, I can see the foot fetish. Come on, watch my foot, man.
So like I say, there's always an act on around Covent Garden. That's why it's such a fantastic, fun place to come. I think he's some sort of magician there. This is always a good shot to get, but a bit too many people in the way here. I've kind of done a loop of the Covent Garden market there. I haven't been through this bit actually, thinking about it. We might just take a dive through here. Oh, the little Apple market, look. Nice little coffee stand here. Oh, I like this. Loving this. This is cool. The Apple market, look. What's going on here? Somebody's shouting at something. Ah, this is the magician. He was here last year. Yeah, magician guy's there. Looks like he's going to do a bit of performance in a minute. He's just let the whole of Covent Garden know. Apple Market. Handmade art and design.
One of the best, you know? One of the best.
Nice to see this. Local people just selling off their wares. This is nice. Quite nice things around here. Nice artwork, nice photography here, look. Nice focal length there, probably about 100mm. Well, we'll go to Big Ben later. That's kind of like the plan, that's part of the itinerary. Is to go see Big Ben. Always like to go and see it when I'm in London. Well, there's another market just through here, which I think I'm going to go and have a quick look at. Because this again is sells all kind of like little trinkets and that. Seen a shop. Quite like that. Lady's just walking down behind me. I don't know who she is, but we can't see her face, which is perfect. Don't want to take pictures of people's faces particularly unless they give permission, you know, so got to be respectful. Just coming back through the old bit where we were earlier, and the violinists over there. It is the Jubilee Market. That's what it is. Jubilee Market. Here we are, the Jubilee Market. Again, just people selling off their bits and bobs. Local crafts people, jewelry makers, puzzles. I love exploring markets like this. Whenever I go abroad, I'm always looking at where the first market is. I think it really gives you a sense of like the area that you're in, from some of the products they sell, you know. Very British kind of shop there, Toffee Nose Covent Garden. Another artist here, look. How beautiful is this? How beautiful is our painting? Shoe design, look. Shoe painters. Converses, hand painted. Oh, nice. Oh, some hidden gems in here, I tell you. Oh, wow, somebody's got like Air Force Ones over there. Painted Air Force Ones. Cocoa art. Well, it's certainly getting busier here now. A lot of people around, and again, it's fantastic to see all these businesses kind of advertising, selling their products. Everyone from local artisans to Coca-Cola and Aston Martin are here, so it's nice to see there's a big variety of things for people to shop for and experience here. Kind of like to get shots like these guys. The old cobble street there, using the double yellow lines as like a leading line. Makes quite a nice shot, I think. Love the detail in the cobbled street there. I think it's time to move on from Covent Garden. I think we've done pretty well around here. Getting in that market's very tight. The 50mm in that tight market, the Jubilee Market over there, is difficult to shoot in, but around this main area, around Covent Garden Market, it's really nice to shoot with the 50mm actually. So I think we're gonna move on, guys. Let's go to another location. Let's keep this day moving. Well, I'm slowly making my way down to Big Ben, everyone, but I'm just here at Trafalgar Square. I've got Nelson's Column just here, and there seems to be a big Pride event going on today, which I had no idea was happening today. So all the streets are completely shut, and there's a big music concert going on there outside the gallery. So all the streets are completely shut here, look. And thousands of people here. I think they're going to have a big march going down through the streets later, and yeah, I think they go past all Westminster and that, so yeah, it'll be interesting to see this. Wow, this wasn't on the agenda, but they've completely barricaded this road off, look. So clearly there's some sort of big march that's going to happen, and that's kind of ruined my shot, because I really wanted to get a shot of Big Ben in the distance here. And I can see Big Ben. Very sad looking phone box there, damaged and being used to hold up these barriers here. Look, I've got Big Ben in the distance. Don't know if you can see it there, over there. Yeah, completely barricaded off, look. No way. Nice petition. Wow, look at this. I've had enough cakes today though. Look nice, that one. Completely ruined my view of this street, which is one of the one shots I wanted to get. Oh, here we are, look. It's opened up a little bit here. Oh, so this is the finish. Oh, okay. Might come to my benefit, this, look. I get a shot here. before the security guards come and pinch me. Let's get lower. Yeah, so this is the finish. And that just leads down to Westminster, which is kind of like where we're heading. It's actually working out quite well, this, because I can walk down the middle of the road here and without any cars coming down. Nice architecture around here, look. Whitehall Place. Like something straight out of Harry Potter, that. It's like Gringotts style, isn't it? Obviously you've got all the monuments down here. It's where the king and the royal family walk down on special events. Oh, you got a horse guardsman here. Oh, I've got to try and get a shot of this guy. Look at this guy. So check this guy out. He's got a couple of shots of him. Household cavalry guy here, look. People obviously queuing up to get their pictures of him. There's another one over here, look. It's fantastic to see this. You always see these pictures on TikTok and people getting too close, holding the reins. That's cool. And yeah, this is the part of the Household Cavalry Museum in here, I believe. So look at this. Look at that for a shot. Just going to have a quick look through here, just because I never have, and I'm sure it's going to be a pretty amazing sight. Wow. Look at this. Amazing, huh? Yeah, it's the home of the Household Cavalry. So you sometimes see it on royal events. Sometimes this area here is completely full of all the Household Cavalry and they put on their display. It's an amazing sight to see. Well, I've never actually been here before and stood here, so this is a real honour, really. Well, I cheated a little bit, guys. I just took a couple panoramics with my 50mm, 4 shots, and I'll blend them together in Lightroom because I just wanted to get this vista in here. This beautiful panoramic shot here of this incredible architecture, and you've got the top of the London Eye over there as well. So the biker gang have turned up.
Right as we were about to start taking off before the crowd went up.
Can't believe this road's so clear. We're going to just walk down it in the middle of the day. Whoa, 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 look what we've got here, everybody. "10 Downing Street. Wonder where Mr. Starmer is today. Wonder if he's there at work or he's off enjoying his weekend." Never walked past here before. I'm sure I haven't. So obviously heavy security guards. Love to go up there and have a look. Yes, we will not intrude too much because I might start annoying these security guards. Yeah, but 10 Downing Street is just over there on the far right. King Charles Street here. Just coming down to Westminster along the main road here. Amazing architecture, huh? Shame about the white vans in the shop, but what can you do? Yeah, nearly at Westminster here now. People getting their pictures with the phone boxes there, look. Just got a quick shot of one. A lot of foreign exchange students by the looks of things. There she is, Big Ben. Let's go and get a shot. Oh, I can walk in the middle of the no, I can't. Can I walk in the street here? No, it's still open here, look, the street. So we're gonna have to cross properly. Got quite a nice shot in portrait orientation. Again, part of this road's closed here, so I can be in the middle of the street a little bit. I can just kind of frame it. 50mm works quite well here as well. I've only got to lean back a little bit to get it in the shot. We want to cross and just go onto this green section area here, and then we're gonna head on down that side, I think, and have a look down there for more compositions. They've got an even better shot of it there. Just at the crossing there. We're just going to see what we can get, because I want to go see probably one of the most famous statues in this area. Of course, you got Winston Churchill just here, perched there in the distance with his cane, kind of like looking over Big Ben. I love getting this shot, and I'm going to try and get it with my 50mm, and I think it's going to work really well. Oh, here come the police. Yeah, there's my guy, Winston Churchill. Love getting that shot of him just looking towards Westminster here, the Parliament buildings and Big Ben. Iconic shot, iconic. Well, I've got to say, Big Ben looks absolutely incredible. And it finished its restoration project about a year and a half ago, and it just looks so gleaming and beautiful. They've done such an amazing job with it. It almost looks brand new, despite it's been stood there for hundreds of years. A lot of people around. So you've got the London Eye over there. Just get a quick look at the Thames River, of course. Always nice to see the Thames. God, what have they got on here? What are they doing? There's the Thames. It's a shame this is there. I don't quite know what they're doing. It looks like they're putting some sort of pipe work in or something. Or they're kind of drilling into the bottom of the Thames there. I'm not really sure what they're doing. But it's a shame, because you can get a really nice shot of the Parliament buildings and Big Ben from the other side of the river there. But with this in the way, I'm not even going to waste my time trying, because it's just going to ruin the shot. But it would have been nice to get it actually, but still, that's okay. Got quite a nice shot there of the iconic London bus there in the shot with the London Eye. A lot of people here, huh? Thousands of people obviously coming to get their photo here. But I think that's as far as I'm going to go here. I think now we're going to head off to Chinatown. Always a fantastic place to shoot, Chinatown, so something a little bit different as well. So we're going to head over there and see if we can get some shots there. Well, we've made it to Chinatown, and you can't help but just start getting involved in all the cuisine that they have here. Food's amazing around here, all the street food vendors, and I've had to get a cold drink, and of course I've gone for the old bubble tea, taro bubble tea that is. I always seem to go for the taro, but they give it to you in this kind of like little panda cup, plastic panda cup, kind of cute. But really refreshing. Well, I had to try this place, Kung Fu Burger. Just a little tiny hole in the wall there, but they become really popular for their burgers. I've got one here. It's in there, it's kind of like nice fluffy pastry, and it's got some nice braised pork in there. You can have duck as well, and there's a chicken one, but God, look how flaky that is. Let's have a go. Lives up to the hype, that. Oh, really nice. Pork's really soft, and you get that nice crunch from the pastry. Really nice. £7.50 as well. Bargain. Hit the spot that. But this Pride thing is completely taken over the street again. Seems to have taken over the whole of London. Sounds like the Scissor Sisters are on over there. Whether it's actually the real deal, I'm not sure. Got a nice shot of this a couple of years back of some light trails of the theatre here. I think I stood about here probably. Obviously not going to get it with 50mm, no chance. That's probably about 15, 16mm, but yeah, loved getting that shot. Love doing light trails around London at night. It's kind of like one of the main streets of Chinatown here. So this is one of the big structures you see as you come down into Chinatown from Leicester Square down there. I just want to try and, I mean, it's so busy along these main streets around Chinatown. Just trying to want to find some maybe little back alleys or something like that would be nice, but there aren't many around. I did see one up here I quite liked, so we're going to go and try and get a shot down there. Loads of fantastic restaurants and cafes and bakeries here. Prime spot to get some nice food. Nice shot down here, look. Just a sea of these lanterns all the way down there. Literally can't see the sky when you look down there. It's just so many lanterns there. I've walked down this before. Some kind of like dingy alley here, look. Looks a bit shifty like. No, I really like that. And I love that the lanterns there were there as well. So I got you in the shot, is that all right? I got you in the shot, is that okay? Thank you. Look at this. Love the lanterns just kind of break up how kind of dingy it is down here, isn't it? Oh gosh, look at this. A lot of bins. Look, this lady coming down here, look. Love that. Don't like these bins necessarily in this shop, but look at this. Kind of like a back alley fish market here, look. So much better photographing down this alley than what it is, like, compared to that big street. With all them thousands of tourists down. Just had some guy quizzing me over my camera down there. Some other guy was down there, started asking me questions. That a bit shifty actually. I don't quite know what's going on down there, but getting out of here. Just kind of like, just coming out of here now. Some guy just smoking a cigarette there, having his lunch break or dinner break by the looks of things. Oh, and then you come out of that market, come down out of that dingy street, and you're back to kind of like this chaos. For me, them shots down there were the best ones. I've tempted to try and get some more, but a bit uneasy guys down there at the moment, so I'm going to stay away from there. They might drag me down into some room where I won't want to be. How carnage this street is. Some concert going on over there. I want to stay down here for the minute. So yeah, that street, dancey place, look. That's where I just was, dancey place. Ooh, some nice cakes here again in the window. Seen so many nice cakes here in London today. Again, just a sea of these lanterns. I do find myself shooting more in portraiture orientation here just because I can't quite get all the shotting that I want, but I'm really trying to get some landscape shots in. Landscape orientation. I've got to say, the more I've used this lens today is the more I'm loving it again. It's just so beautifully sharp, but it's just kind of like taking a back seat. It always seems to stay at home. I always take my other lenses, so, but it's going to be really hard not to bring this out with me again, you know. Whenever I find out I've got my 24-70 on and I want 50mm, then I might be drawn wishing I had my 50mm prime. Nothing really much exciting going on down that way, guys, so I'm going to head back up this way. Half tempted to go back down that alley again and just see if I can get some great shots of these guys shifting their produce out the back door. Might be pushing my luck a little bit, but I certainly don't want to get in their way. But it's just quite a chilled out place where you can see the Chinese people coming to take a rest, you know, but certainly don't want to be getting in their way. One more walk through. Oh, the shifty guys have gone. Yeah, again, I just love how these lanterns break up the kind of dinginess of this alley. Seemed a bit better when I come down here a second ago. There's a bit more going on. Yeah, just a fresh seafood little market guy in there. Oh, it looks like there's crabs and lobsters for sale. Right out the back door, look. Lou's Noodle Factory. Oh, this might make a good shot if I get this guy coming about. Oh, I'm getting dripped on by something. Let's get this guy. Just getting rid of some rubbish. But again, quite like that. And again, back to the carnage. Well, I'm going to bring my video to an end there, everybody. Thank you for joining me on my little photography tour here in London with my nifty 50. Definitely going to have to keep it out in the drawer from now on. I'll see you on the next one. See you later.